made content for like the last oh my god. I'm going to be 24 here pretty soon. I've been making content for like the last 14 years, okay? And you know, I've had my downs, I've had my ups. There's been moments where I've been like, "Oh my god, I'm actually going to become a famous YouTuber." And then obviously I've had my moments where I'm like, "I am so sad." Yeah, I've been making content for 14 years, YouTube videos, a bit of streaming. I've done TikToks before, and I've finally reached the point where I don't care anymore. I'm done giving a shit about a goddamn algorithm. I am done catering to an algorithm. It's annoying. There's been times where I felt like at a certain point where I knew what I was doing when it came to like thumbnails and titles and, you know, like what to talk about. Because there's been moments where I've gotten like millions of views in a day, and it's like, don't convince yourself you know what you're doing. Like, you got lucky, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely things that you can do to like go and become viral and like certain things, but like I just don't want to live in that era of YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, even when it comes down to like reaction videos, like I remember back in the day when you'd go on YouTube, there'd be a reaction channel, it'd just be like zero thumbnail, zero like effort, and like they would get views, and it was just like it's still good content. And yeah, I've done every single way, every single like way you could title a video, every single style of thumbnail, and like some work better than others, but at the end of the day it doesn't really matter because it just depends on like what's being talked about in the video. And I don't even care anymore. Like, I've reached the point where I'm just gonna make content. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna talk about what I want to talk about. I'm gonna title the video how I want to title it. I'm gonna do no thumbnails. Like that's what I like low effort content. That's the kind of content that I enjoy consuming on YouTube, which I know it's not like a super niche thing anymore. Like, if you want to be the biggest YouTuber, you gotta be Mr. Beast. You gotta be Mr. Beast, bro. You gotta go do some Mr. Beast shit. You gotta be like, hey yo, if you take your hand off this water bottle, the last person to take their hand off this water bottle gets to feed a village water or whatever. I don't fucking know, but I don't know. I think it's gotten to the point where content is oversaturated as is, where it's like it doesn't even matter. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of content you're making. It doesn't matter how you're labeling it, how you're doing it. Just send it, bud. That's the point that I'm at. Like, I'm just sending. Like, I have this rant channel where I'm gonna talk about shit how I want to talk about shit. I'm not gonna censor myself. None of that. Like, this shit is purely for fun at this point. Like, there was a time where I like lived off of YouTube. Like, there was probably like a year where I didn't work a job and I just lived off YouTube, and it was a great time. But also, that shit was so fucking stressful. Like, I'd imagine, like, if you're a million subscriber YouTube channel, I'm sure it's the life. I'm sure it's like super fun. You get to vibe. It's less stressful. But there was a point where it was like I didn't even have that many subscribers, but I was making a good amount of money, and I was like, "Hey yo, I'm gonna put all of my effort into this one thing." And then I fell off, and it was like, "Damn!" And then it was like, "Shit!" And then it's like, I don't know. This is something that like my entire life I had like a passion for, and as I've gotten older, I've noticed the passion, not like the passion die, but like the style of content change. And it feels like if you want to go on YouTube, you have to be a certain way. And I'm just acknowledging the fact right now that I'm not going to cater to doing certain things, and I'm just going to do what I want, and I'm just not going to stress about it. And if that means I can't be like successful YouTuber, have my own community, whatever, I don't care. But yeah, none of this matters. Like, just do you, and that's it. Yeah. Follow the Twitch.